Hi Cancer, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a love reading. And this is going to be for February, guys. And this reading is their real desires in love, okay? A little bit like my other love reading, but the extended is far different, okay? It is, yeah. So let's get into it. Hope you guys are all well, Cancer. And please know that this reading may or may not resonate, as it is a general reading. And also, these energies could be yours or your person's, Cancer, okay? So let's have a look at the bottom of the deck for the fun of it. Queen of Cups, this could be you, Cancer. Eight of Cups showing up here. Page of Pentacles, somebody could be leaving to have a new beginning somewhere else, right? That could be the case here, right? Or somebody could be wanting somebody to leave, or something about somebody moving away and somebody else having a new beginning, right? Maybe you are leaving somebody to have a new beginning with somebody else, okay, Cancer? But let's find out, because the reading is young, right? Kind of like the night is young. Ten of Pentacles here. Three of Cups. Ten of Cups. Let's take one more card. Wheel of Fortune, okay? And the Three of Wands is here too. We could go on and on. Four of Pentacles. And interestingly enough here, you know, we lay these cards out in a reading, right? And you could go placement by placement, or you could just lay the cards out, kind of. And most readers use placements, although they don't kind of discuss them during the reading, unless it is a real pivotal part in the reading. But, you know, these cards right here, sometimes this part can tell the whole story. Yeah, it can. But it does leave a little bit of ambiguity, if that is the right way to pronounce it. I believe it is. And I feel like somebody here could be having a new beginning here, Cancer, and this could be, right, it could be about a third party, right? Three of Cups, because the Ten of Wands is showing up, and there could be like a reconciliation here for somebody, and somebody else is like walking away to reconcile here with somebody, or somebody is walking away because somebody else is reconciling. Yeah, their person, right? And there could maybe be a Sagittarian here. The Wheel of Fortune is showing up. It talks about fated events, and it talks about the fire sign, right? And Four of Pentacles here. Somebody's holding on. Somebody could be holding on to a Sagittarius here, yes. And maybe turning their back. And it is Three of Wands, so it is it is turning your back, and it is also, you know, waiting for your ships to come in, right? And moving forward sometimes. But let's see, we're going to find out. I have a feeling this Three of Wands is more like a third party. Somebody's turning their back here. And because the Three of Cups is here, and we see the Eight of Cups. But we're going to find out in the reading, right? Because, you know, we're going to find out. Yeah, we are. And we need a little bit more here to clarify. I feel like we need a little bit of a reading. I'm going to give it a new shuffle here, and I'll be using the other deck in the extended with the energy for Cancer. Let's see what we got here, because I feel like these cards. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, good. Okay, right now, Cancer. Your overall energy is the Queen of Wands, Cancer. Excuse me. You could be dealing with a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarian, because we saw the Wheel of Fortune, right? And interestingly enough, the Wheel of Fortune is right here, right? This can talk about good fortune. It can, right? Depending on the reading, yeah, depending on the situation. I think I'm going to take a little sip here. I beg your pardon, guys. Okay, everybody here in my house has a cold here, and it could be starting up here as well. Your crossing energy, Cancer, is a Strength card in the reverse. Yeah, there could be a third party here involving a Sag, right? For sure. Or it could be a Leo, maybe. But we saw with the other cards, Three of Wands, and we also saw the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there is a fire sign that you are either dealing with, or maybe your person could be dealing with, yeah. And the Eight of Wands, your person is the Ace of Cups. Crossing them is the Two of Pentacles. The Hierophant is the root, or what's all happening. And the Magician is what they want, okay? So let's take a few cards for the past dynamic, and we're going to kind of do what we just did here. Okay, there could be a Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Okay, and I feel like what's going on here, the Tower here, this could be you, Cancer, showing up right here next to the Tower. I feel like you're going through a Tower moment here, because I feel like it is you, and the Strength card is in the reverse here. And it already kind of looks that way. Okay, let's see, Three of Swords. Yeah, so I was right. There is either a third party here or some serious heartbreak, right? And we already saw the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. So I would love to say that, you know, those are like all kind of cards of celebration and manifestation, but it is hard to say that when we see the ugly Three of Swords, right? Let's see what we can glean in this reading for you, Cancer, give you a little bit of insight here. And knowledge is power, right? Whether or not it is educational at the university level, vocational level, or the emotional, spiritual level, right? Okay. Queen of Wands is in your energy. Why is that Queen of Wands there for Cancer? My beautiful Cancerians who love the home, right? They love, like they do, they love the home. They love the life of a domestic life. Ace of Wands, not saying you guys all want to be housewives. No, not saying that at all. Saying that you like the comforts of home and family. Ace of Wands, and let's get another card. Temperance, yes, there's a Sagittarius here. Wow, this is interesting here. Two of Swords. I feel like you could be stuck here about some fire sign, maybe that your person is dealing with. You could be dealing with a fire sign yourself. And we are already seeing the Knight of Pentacles next to the Moon, which I feel like is you, Cancer, and then the Three of Swords and the Tower. I feel like there is a truth here that a Knight of Pentacles is in a third party. I feel like that's the case, looking at these cards, and I can show you guys these cards right here, and there they are. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's put the camera back over here. And so what we have in your crossing energy, Cancer, is the Strength card. It's showing up in the reverse. Yeah, you guys can pretty much see these cards. Anyway, showing up in the reverse. And let me see. I'm going to get a cough drop here, guys. I hope I don't bother you. Let's see how this works out. Only because my throat is kind of a little bit of a cold. Or at least coming on, like right now. Okay, Judgment. In the Judgment is showing up. The Devil card. I feel like you're having a hard time having some courage about a judgment that has been made. I feel like you feel stuck about some decision here. Yep. And this Ace of Swords can be like a truth. For me, it can also be a decision, because the King of Swords also represents decisions, right? And this Ace of Swords is right next to the King of Swords. It does talk about, yes, victory and clarity and things like that. But we know the swords are all about, in a good way, integrity and the truth, and also decisions, right? Because we make decisions with the sword energy. Yeah, we do. Let's see. Let's get a card on the Devil. That can be about a decision. I feel it can be about like a major decision. Yes, it can. And this sword being held up, somebody has won the crown, right? But this can be too. I feel like, you know, that I just think it can be, right? And just kind of like that, what they used to say, the pen is mightier than the sword. And what they mean by that is the written word is mightier than a weapon, kind of. But it is similar here, and I hope you guys are kind of following that. The Devil card is in your crossing energy. Why is that Devil card there? Oh no, that was a great explanation. So let's see what we got here. The Hermit. Okay, and remember, the Knight of Pentacles is here. Okay, so for whoever this is for, you could be dealing with a Virgo. They could be making a decision right here. I feel like they could be here because you are at this you are like at a stalemate here, and you feel stuck about something. And you have your first card in your crossing energy is the Strength card in the reverse. This is why I feel like there could be a decision kind of like being made against you. Yeah. Let's see though. It could be the other way around. Maybe you are making some type of a judgment, maybe toward or about a Hermit, a Virgo, Regarding, maybe they're in a third party, maybe they have you in one, and you're making some type of a judgment here. And there could be a Queen of Wands involved, because this has been going on for a little while here too. Why it's all happening is the Eight of Wands. Why is it there for Cancer, please? Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like there's change here, and somebody could really be moving toward a third party. Two of Wands. It can be movement, right? And it can be a decision. Two of Wands. Like, what am I going to do with my life here, right? Two of Wands is usually about that. He's holding the world in his hands. Kind of like, you know, where am I going to go here? Am I going to go live in Spain? Or am I going to marry Jose? For lack of a better, not lack of a better, but lack of a different word, maybe, name. And in the, what you want, Cancer, is the Ten of Cups. So you want a union. Yeah, you do. You could be wanting a family dynamic, maybe with this Knight of Pentacles. Why is that Ten of Cups there? Six of Cups. Eight of Swords. I feel like what this is saying here is that you could be wanting a union, or you could be wanting to release yourself from a situation here where somebody else wants the Ten of Cups with somebody from the past. And I feel like that's what that is. Because there's no way you want to be in the Eight of Swords energy, all right? Not if you are in your right mind, right? Your person is this Eight of Cups. And this Eight of Swords, guys, in case you don't know, this is the, if you look at the card, this lady here, she is wearing a bandage on her head, and she can actually undo these ties here and step out of these swords, which are trapping her with harsh energy, doubts and fears and conflict and inner turmoil, and she can remove that blindfold, but she doesn't think she can, otherwise she would do that, right? So this is the, and it's fear-based. This is why she doesn't do it. Let's see what your person, let's get some info on your person. And they are trying to make a decision here about a new beginning. They are with somebody because they're looking almost right at the Ace of Cups. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of assessment. Why is that Seven of Pentacles there? Five of Wands, Ace of Cups. Wow. I mean, Queen of Cups. This is you, Cancer. Wow. I feel like your person could be, you could be, one of you guys wants to be with a Queen of Wands or a Knight of Pentacles, or switch it around, right? So there's a third party here. That is clear. And we see the Knight and the two Queens here. Why is that Queen of Cups there in their energy? Nine of Wands. I feel like your person could be, yeah, they could be trying to make a decision here. Usually these Seven of Pentacles is all about assessment. But they could be guarded here, and maybe you are this guarded person, Cancer, because of a third party, Five of Wands. Too many people in the mix, right? Yeah. Too many people to carry on in a union, maybe. And the Two of Pentacles is their crossing energy. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're making a decision here, right? They're going back and forth. Why is the Two of Pentacles there? Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. So your person is trying to make a decision about the King of Wands here, who could be a Sagittarian, because we saw the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. And Temperance is up here, and the Queen of Wands is up here. Yeah, they're trying to make a decision here about whether or not they're gonna make an effort with a fire sign. Yes, they are. And I feel like your person is this Knight of Pentacles. Yes, they are. And one of you guys is the Wounded Warrior, like guarded, kind of worried about what's going to happen next. Maybe worried about what's going to happen in the end. This person is looking like they are not trusting the situation. They look insecure. They look worried, and they look battered, right? Okay. So the Hierophant is why it's all happening for them. Why is the Hierophant there for? Why is the Hierophant there for Cancer's person? Got a Jumper of the Death card. King of Cups in the reverse and the Eight of Cups. So, wow, these are kind of hard cards to look at. Your person could be, they could be making a decision here to end it, right? King of Cups in the reverse. You could be dealing with a real player here, King of Cups in the reverse. You could be dealing with a player or somebody maybe who drinks a lot. And this could be you, King of Cups in the reverse, Cancer. Because your person, I feel like this third party, you know, could easily put somebody in the reverse here with the Tower and the Three of Swords next to each other. Yeah. I feel like your person there are making a decision to end something. Wow. And they could be thinking of walking away from you for this fire sign, Cancer. And I feel like this has been going on for a long time. Yeah. And let's get one more card. I want to see this. I feel like the King of Cups was first. Let's get a card on the Eight of Cups. Why is that there, please? Two of Cups. Yeah, they're making a decision for some type of a union here. Actually, they could be feeling that this person is really like meant for them, right? Two of Cups, right? These are two people who are like on the same page and they see eye to eye, just like in this card. And yeah, they could feel like they're soulmates, spiritually connected in some way, Two of Cups. And they could feel like there's a lot of romance between them. He could feel like that. What he wants is the Magician, or what your person, what he or she desires is the Magician. There could be an Aries in this reading. It could be a Scorpio, a Taurus. Let's get a card. Why is the Magician there, please? It could be a Capricorn here. Five of Cups in the reverse. This is usually guilt. And Wheel of Fortune. See, there is a fire. This is the Sagittarian in this reading because there's no way we see all these cards. And Temperance. I feel like what they want here, they could be wanting a new start and to kind of rid themselves of their guilty conscience. Yes, and move on with this Wheel of Fortune. This Wheel of, the Sagittarian. Why is the wheel there? They could also want change in their life. Why is that? They could want good luck, maybe. Why is that Wheel of Fortune there for Cancer's person? The World card. So they wanted ending in a new beginning, Cancer, and the Hangman is in the reverse. They could have already thought about this. They could have been stuck about it for a long time. Hangman in the reverse. And they could be saying to themselves, I'm no longer willing to sacrifice for a union. And we're going to find out, Cancer, all on Vimeo, okay? Because we're going to get into a very kind of an extended, if you will. We're going to talk about how they are seeing themselves, their thoughts, what is crowning them, how they feel about you, who or what's in their environment, their challenges or blocks, or possibly the challenges between you guys, and maybe how to better navigate those, what they could be hiding, or what is unknown, what they are fearing, and what they really want for the future, okay? All the extendeds are super affordable, Cancer. Yeah, I always make sure that, yeah, of course. And if you guys got a message, please give a thumbs up. The best way, Cancer, is to always have your own reading. Okay, thank you so much, guys.